Ja sitten se mikki on tossa, että miten hyvin se puhe kuuluu.
Ihan hirveän näköinen. Whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna get started in just a second. But we're gonna go through the roles kind of like one at a time. And then we're gonna go through obviously voting if there are more than one person, or if there are more than one people interested in the role itself. But we will go kind of through the roles one at a time, and then just kind of, this is sort of a little bit more relaxed than what would be like a normal board meeting, because at this point, there's not really much else to do, because we don't officially have members and we're not an official board yet. But we're gonna still go through the roles one by one. If you are interested in them, just either put your hand up, let us know. There could be a lot of us that maybe don't know each other here, and so if there ends up being multiple people, or even if there's one person, I think it would be nice if people would kind of come up and then just say a little bit about themselves, just so that we can also like introduce our new board. If there are multiple people who are interested in the board positions, then we will be doing a voting via a link that will be sent in the YouTube, so that way people who are also watching via the live stream can also vote. So that'll be the same thing here. Just make sure that you have the link to the YouTube. I have sent it in all of the Facebook events, our Facebook page, our Instagram page. So you can get the link there to the YouTube and then get the link for the voting. I know that's really complex. Sorry. As I said, we're not IT people. We don't know how to make this any easier. But yeah, so I think probably maybe the best way, do you have all of the links and everything there ready?
I'm not getting on live stream, but I have the board here.
Okay, cool. I guess there's no reason to not get started now. But I guess for those who don't know, I'm Kimia and
Henry.
Yeah. So yeah, we're the two that kind of started this project and are ready to get a board together, so it's not just the two of us doing things anymore, because things get done faster and better with a group of people who have a collection of skills. Some like IT, things that we don't necessarily have, but these things will come with time. So we also kind of ask that you guys give us a little bit of patience and grace, because we are also doing this at the same time we're doing our full-time jobs and life. But it'll be easier when you have a group of people all working together on doing them. So yeah, I guess with nothing else, we'll get started on the election. So the positions that we are going through today are the president, the vice president, and we're doing it in this order. So president, vice president, we'll do the events coordinator, we'll do the marketing coordinator, then we'll do the community coordinator, and then finally we'll do the treasurer. Before each one, I guess we'll quickly go over what the role entails as well, just so then if there's someone here who's interested in it but doesn't really know what it includes, then that'll be your kind of cue to either ask some questions quickly or gain some interest in the role itself. Ira, can I put you in charge of if there are questions in the chat as well? You can tell us. Cool, thank you very much. Yeah. Shall I just explain what a president would do, or would you like to take that over so I don't talk the whole time?
I don't mind you talking over.
Okay, fine. I can talk the whole time. I don't have a problem with that either. So the first role that we're going to be doing is the president role. Basically, what the president's going to be doing is kind of being the overlooker of the organization as itself. Or in its entirety. So kind of keeping a look at the board, making sure that work is getting done, being an assistant when someone on the board needs some help, and kind of just being the main leader of, the board itself, making sure things are getting done. And also being one of the sort of biggest representatives of Coffee Competitions Finland. I guess, are there any questions about maybe what the president does? Is that very unclear, or is that pretty self-explanatory?
Yep. It's the face.
Yeah, basically, kind of the face of Coffee Competitions Finland, but also one of the biggest kind of like support roles. Because if you are the president, you should also be the one that's making sure not only that everyone's doing their roles, but that everyone feels comfortable doing their roles and knows what they're doing. And if they need any help, you should be the first person that offers that help. I think that's pretty explanatory of what the role is. To which then, I guess, if there's someone interested in the role itself, please feel free to take a stand up and come over here. If you're not interested, don't stand here. I'm going to stay standing here as I am interested. Yeah, as I am interested in being the president. And of course, if there's no one else for the role, then I guess it's pretty self-explanatory on what happens. But if there's someone else interested, then please, by all means, come on up or say something. Cool.
There's no one on the line?
I don't think so, Ira.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no one in the chat at least.
Cool. Yeah, do it just so, yeah.
At least I see some messages over there.
Yeah, just emojis sent by
Yeah.
me, Iiro, Simo.
Simo!
Have people there.
And then there's Tia and Perko also online.
Wonderful. Wait, I see at least double digits. There's 13 people. Hey, 13 people.
I hope that you guys hear us pretty well.
Yeah, also, if the people in the chat can just let us know if you guys can hear well enough, that would be really big. I know you can hardly see because that quality is trash. We'll get better.
I mean, next time get a camera.
Dude, I don't even know what to do with a computer. What do you think I'm gonna do with a camera?
Everyone's hearing perfectly fine and no one's stepping up wanting to be president besides you.
I'm stepping back.
So, yeah. Yay. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, then that's that. Then we'll move on to the next role, which is the vice president. Should I keep talking about that? Okay. Vice president is then the kind of like right hand to the president. Steps in when the president cannot be there and present, and basically has kind of the same roles as the president itself. So president and the VP are going to be working hand in hand on kind of looking over the group as a whole. And yeah, exactly what I said for the president, vice president does the exact same thing. Also, I think pretty self-explanatory. Even if you don't know anything about politics, you probably know what the vice president does. But yeah, that would, I think, be another pretty self-explanatory role. So all who are interested in becoming the vice president, feel free to either come and step up here, or then in the chat, send a message. I'm going to step off to the side. But is there anyone interested in becoming the vice president? Other than Henry. Which, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, also any questions as a whole. It doesn't have to be about the specific role. For the people on the live stream, a question was asked, do you have to have an experience in the role that you are applying for? I would say, or do you want to take the question?
It's a bonus, but it's not required. Like we have contacts that will give us the knowledge, the know-how, how to perform in each role. So you can start from zero, no problem.
Yeah, I would say it's not a necessity, but it is a benefit. Just given that this is the first time that I think a lot of us are experiencing either organizing competitions or being in competitions. So that in itself is a lot to learn. So I think if you already have some kind of experience in the role that you're applying for, it is really helpful, but not necessary. If you are a kind of person that can pick up things really quickly, that is interested in just, learning new skills, then absolutely you can do any role that you feel like.
Yeah, but basically, it's just like having the attitude that you want to roll up your sleeves.
Yeah.
And get there. That's enough.
Yeah, that's a really good question. And yeah, as I said, any questions in general, it doesn't have to be about the specific role itself. But yeah. I guess one more time, if someone else is interested in the vice president's role, come on up. Yeah.
There's no one in the chat.
Okay. So then I would say at this point in time, if you both would like to individually introduce yourself and then say a little bit about like who you are, what your experience is, and why you want to be on the Coffee Competitions Finland.
Yes, so my name is Haku, and I'm working and also the co-owner of the Haku Cafe. I will not say I have so many experience in this role, but what I can bring is I have really open mind, like learning attitude, and like I will try to support as much as I can, and yeah, that's my work. If somebody can get advice vice president, I'm happy to support as well. I mean, I'm not. If there's a necessary, like I had to be someone. So I just like really happy to help, and because I really want to expand about the coffee community and to learn about the coffee in general as well.
All right. So I'm Henry again, and for me personally, for my personal like work history, I've been like having had these controversies and problematic situations on the workplace, inside and outside of them. I'm being like kind of this one of the major forces that being like dealing with those kind of situations, getting them processed and moving to the solution on those kind of like mainly in the restaurant field and mainly in the cafeteria field. And then 2017 and 2018, I was the student council chairman in Ikata when I was studying the graphic design. And then last but not the least, I was also like, well, self-explanatory, but starting up this project with Kimi. So I've been like delving quite deep into the stuff, some paperwork, laws, and everything what's required to like establish association and how to get the hang of things from the ground up. And of course, I would be like taking the same kind of stance. Like I would be the person that would like lend my hand to you if you like need any help with anything, any of the other positions of the association board members. That I'm gonna like delve it deep into what I have to offer, what my skill sets are, and yeah, just help any way I can, and also they are sharing the responsibilities with the chairman of the association.
I have a question for both of the candidates.
Yeah.
If you don't get the position as the vice president, are you interested in any other roles?
Yeah, because actually, because when I read about the role, so I would say like what I'm doing right now is like the most in vice president. That's why I applied for. But like it doesn't matter for me. Like I have to be someone, or yeah, I'm just happy to help.
Okay, so open to other roles.
Yeah, I'm open.
Let's see, probably not, but I could be like on the background help any way that I can.
Okay. I would say then if there are any questions for them, now would be a good time to ask them. Otherwise, we can get to voting.
The link is in the chat now.
Yeah, so we posted the link in all of the chat, or on the chat for the YouTube. So again, I know it's a lot of clicking, but please go through the YouTube, click the link, and then cast your vote.
Ira matching the link.
There.
Blocking links, automatic blocking.
Yes.
In the chat, probably.
Yeah, it is. I think you have to be the streamer to draw the link. So give me up if you can.
Yep. Hold up. Sorry, guys, we are making this work. It's a great time. Anyone else having fun? Sorry, I'm so close to the mic and I hope people in the chat are hearing my super fucking loud laugh.
Yeah, we just did that cafe. I mean,
Sweet. Great.
there seems to be quite a delay in the stream.
Fabulous. Wonderful. Honestly, now that makes sense that, yeah, you shouldn't have random people sending links in YouTube chats. That makes sense. That's a safety thing. Quick note for anyone who gets on the board. Please know IT thinks better than I do.
I mean, next time you need to set up moderators for the chat that can actually do the links.
How do I do that?
I'll teach you before
Please.
the next one.
Okay, sorry. Now I'm sending a link in the chat. Can everyone see the link now?
Yes.
Fabulous. Please. Wonderful. Go ahead and stand if you would mind in the video so people can see you. All right, we'll give everyone about 2 minutes to cast their votes. So we have 19 people in the chat and 11 people here. That's very good if I'm not correct.
A lot of people here are also in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mean it's a requirement to go to the link, so
Yeah, definitely work out it around the chat more.
yeah, but it opens in another app, so you're still in there.
You see us. You don't need to see the YouTube.
I mean, I want to
You're in this
I want to
room.
read the comments.
That's fair. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to give it one more minute. So cast your votes if you have not yet, and then we will reveal the results. We can draw. Good. We can have a dog roll.
They have not been taught that trick, so it might be interesting.
All right. Last chance to count your votes. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, can everyone in the chat also hear me? I'm standing sort of behind the computer.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, dog. All right. So, the vice president of Coffee Competitions Finland is going to be Enrique.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll move on to then the next role.
Yep.
Okay. Do you wanna take the next one? So I don't want to talk too much.
But I feel like you know the better of the one.
Okay. Fine.
So
All right. So the next position that we will actually be electing for is the event coordinator. The main roles of the event coordinator will kind of be the one that's spearheading the actual event organizing itself. So event coordinator will be sort of the main contact on event day, but beforehand they'll be the one looking for event spaces, contacting the people who will be involved in the event, creating volunteers, making sort of an entire plan for the event day itself. So creating an idea of like start to finish, what the event's going to look like, what we're going to need, if we need IT help, if we need volunteers, if we need this, that, whatever. That is the main role of the event coordinator, is to kind of look at all of that and put that plan together. They will be working hand in hand with the marketing coordinator, as those two have a lot of overlap. So we're hoping that someone with an event coordinator, or someone who applies for event coordinator, has the ability to kind of look at a kind of situation or event and plan accordingly for a like seamless event, and also be able to communicate properly with marketing on what needs to be done, what needs to be posted, how to communicate things here and there. Are there any questions about the event coordinator position? Same question, or same for the chat. If there's any questions or people who are watching, feel free to just shout it out. The silences are horrible. All right, so it seems there are no questions. So then it seems actually pretty clear. So then if you are interested in the event coordinator position, I'll ask you to please come up here. I have not received any event coordinator videos ahead of time, so it seems whoever comes up here is then our candidates.
Hello. So do I telephone myself?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? You go, girl.
Hi, I'm Tilda. I work for Slurp, which some of you may know. The company, not me. I've been there for almost a year now, so I'm quite new to the whole coffee scene, but I've done event coordinating jobs in the past. So that's why I want to apply for this role, because I have experience on that, and I like scheduling and Excels. Cool. That's about it.
If Tilda then runs unopposed, then it seems we have our new event coordinator. So then, those weird keep sticking up. The next position that we will then be electing would be the marketing coordinator. Marketing coordinator, we hope, is someone who has a knowledge of social media, as that tends to be the most active kind of channel in which things are communicated nowadays. So at least like a Facebook and Instagram, like knowledge of how it works is pretty beneficial. I'm not gonna say TikTok and LinkedIn are necessary, but who knows, maybe in the future. But for now, at least a basic knowledge of like Facebook and Instagram would be kind of the best option. And then having also some kind of idea of how to create graphics and make posters and stuff like that, that would also be very beneficial for what we're planning on doing, because you don't market a poster, or if you don't market an event, you kind of can't, you need a poster, whatever. But yeah, that's a very complex way to just say someone who knows marketing.
I can also step in and help with the graphics and everything since I have the degree, so not necessarily.
Yeah, and I'm also able to assist as I did study marketing in school. I don't know. There we go, and Tilda as well. Cool, so you have plenty of people to help you out. But yeah, that's kind of the main roles of someone who's interested in the marketing coordinator position. Yeah, are there any questions about the position, what it's included, or anything else? It's the only marketing related position. So the other positions that were still left after this are community coordinator and the finance, so the treasurer. Yeah. Yeah, if there are no other questions, then if you are interested in the marketing coordinator position, please feel free to come up here and maybe introduce yourself. Come to voting from again. And when you say your name, please say it very loud so we can put it in the voting form.
One second.
Hey.
I'm Stina. Not currently working with coffee, but I do have a coffee client. I'm entrepreneur, journalist, and layout designer. Been doing this coffee thing as a hobby for, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 years. And out of all the roles that we have in CCF, this would be like a home role for me. So, you go.
Thanks. Try to say hi to everyone. So hello everyone, I am Maria, and my educational background is also in the marketing and communication. Been doing PR and communication for 2 years before moving to Finland and working for different brands from different industries. And then once moving to Finland, I started to do international recruitment and marketing for Finland as a place to work and to live. And yeah, been doing a lot of stuff related to that, mostly digital marketing, of course, because everything now is so digital. So social media advertising, paid ads in Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it. So not too much experience with the coffee scene, but that's something that personally I do like it a lot. So now it's a great chance to combine the skills that we have at work and the extra sort of say passions from the personal life. So I'm super excited about this new project because I know that when you start something new, it's all the time chaotic. A lot of things are learned from the basically spinning. So that's what I would like to do.
Any questions for our candidates? Anything in the chat?
No, but wait for a minute. There's a 15-second delay.
Yeah, that was the lag. Are there any other roles that you would be interested in if you're not voted for marketing?
Probably not.
I could maybe help the marketing person if there is some tasks that we could share. But
Same, but yeah.
Okay. Then I think if there are no other questions for the candidates, then we'll start the voting. But if, Maria, you wouldn't mind just writing your name in the form back there so we make sure it's spelled correctly. Iro over there, Cafe Importante.
that's Maria, basically.
Just so we don't accidentally spell your name wrong.
Yeah, remember that you need to send it again.
Give me
Huh?
a link. You need to set the board link.
Link, yes, yeah. Yes, I will do that. Ei ole vielä tullut. Mut jos tulee. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna do this now. We were doing the marketing. All right. So feel free, everyone, to now open up the chat if you're not already there, because I'm about to send the link. Oh no. You should have worn a hat that said CCF, because that would be the only thing people see here. Yes, we'll give it a minute or so for everyone to vote. Did you guys get
At least it
Yeah,
was
it
sent.
is
I
the
see
link.
it in the chat.
It was in the link. At least.
Okay. Perfect. I can't even open the chat on my phone. See? How good is what? Oh yeah, Davis one. Never mind. Yeah. Cool. I think they're only waiting on me, so sorry guys. But yeah, if you're in the chat, last chance to vote. All right, we're gonna end the voting in 3, 2, 1. Done.
Remember the delay.
Yeah.
Okay, but all of them are in that are probably going to come in. We've got quite a lot. So, our new marketing coordinator for Coffee Competitions Finland is Hanna Lehtonen. Yay! Good. Next up, we're going to vote the role for community coordinator. Would you like to explain that as I get the video of one of our candidates up and running?
Sure thing. To keep it short, community coordinator seeks out the new members and also gets the rest of visit the sponsors. And what else?
They'll also be collecting members. So community coordinator is basically the person that does most of the outreach from us to the community itself. So they'll be coordinating with sponsors. They'll be helping us get sponsors for events and for CCF in general. And they'll be the ones that will also be collecting members for CCF. And yeah, I think that's basically the main parts of it. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to vamp for a little bit because I have to send the video of the person who applied to this computer, which is Juhos, who just left. So in the meantime, if there's someone else who is interested in the community coordinator position, they can come on up and maybe start talking about themselves. But if there's no one here, then we'll just wait for Juho to come back. Cool, okay, so I can't really play it from my phone, but maybe if I send it to you through message.
Perfect time for you to leave.
Yeah, right? I should communicate better. Juho, I need to send you something on here, which means I need you to bring up the video. Yep, I've sent it to you
Where did you send it to me?
via message. iMessage.
Let me get out of this.
Apologize to everyone in the chat for the very slow organization of things.
He has no excuses, he works in IT.
But you know, I don't use Macs. I just have one. That was a joke.
What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator.
I give me a message. Yes, my messages.
Nice.
You did not.
That was funny.
Faster way to get it to them?
No.
I sent it so
you,
quick.
you know, got to do something to sync it up. So I have the messages, but email messages not popping up here.
Anyone else got some jokes?
Oh no, it popped up. There was a delay.
Want to hear a joke? My IT skills.
Too real.
Yep. I'm just gonna.
You know, don't escape. We need to still do the sound.
What?
It should come through the
Yeah.
chat box, right? Yeah, it's.
So I think from the chat, it might be really hard to see perhaps who is talking.
Yeah, I still need to do the sound.
Oh, volume is all the way up on the TV.
Yep, but it's not gonna. It's not gonna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it down, just in case. I swear in the future this will be done better.
But Tia just sent a message to chat. Just laugh out loud in the library. So well done.
Yeah! Success! Well, that's a big no.
It might be that sound from the TV is not on to this.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe you can play the sound from your phone.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the most like ghetto way of electing a board
Yeah,
ever.
we're gonna do it
Just
from the
bring your
laptop.
phone to
Yeah,
the
Dear
camera.
God.
Hey, give me a.
Yeah, I heard you.
Coming now.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I couldn't
Can
make
you
it
move it
there
over
in
here so
person
the chat
today,
can-
but here's my video for the community coordinator position that I'm quite interested in.
Yes.
My name is Ida, if
Can everyone
you
hear?
haven't met me yet, and I work at the Helsinki Coffee Festival currently. A bit about my background. I've been working in coffee for around 8 years now. I started from Robert's Coffee, where I was a barista. I moved to Denmark in 2016 to study my master's and started working as a barista in Coffee Collective. I got very interested in specialty coffee there and actually did my master's thesis research part in Colombia, where I studied how direct trade works in that specific cultural environment. I have also been part of an NGO project in Bolivia, where they were promoting organic coffee production. I moved back to Finland and now I'm working at Helsinki Coffee Festival. I'm doing basically everything. As I'm a project manager, I do a lot of stand bookings, marketing, different types of partnerships and so on. A lot of different stuff. What else? I'm quite well connected within the coffee industry as I've been working for the Helsinki Coffee Festival for over 3 years now. I have good time management skills. I can prioritize and delegate. I work well under pressure, I think. And perhaps most importantly, I'm quite excited about this whole project. Really, such a fantastic effort. Great job, guys. I'm very excited about competitions coming back to Finland and so on. And I just have a little bit extra time in my hands at the moment in my life, so I could just use it for this specific project. Yeah, I'm just very excited. Whether it be me or someone else who gets chosen for this position, it's very nice and really great effort. Okay, vote for me. Bye.
All right. Pretty safe to say we have our community coordinator. There's no one else. So,
At least no one is trapped.
yeah. Congratulations, Ida. I will text her after this. She was still at work, that's why she couldn't make it. So she sent the video. But cool. So we're basically almost finished filling all the roles. So we still have one more to fill officially today. And that is the role of our treasurer, our finance manager, our money man, but doesn't have to be a man, it could be anyone, money person.
Money guy.
Yeah, money dude. Yeah. Do you want to explain that?
Well, he's basically the guy that handles subscription fees and sees it out that the association's economics stay on track. That's basically it.
I suggest you have a very good head for numbers. I hope you also like Excels. And don't mind pestering people for money. Yeah, if this is a role that interests you, whether here live or in the chat, please feel free to come up here. And or if you're interested in the chat and haven't sent me a video yet, well, you should have. But yeah, if you're interested, come on up. Oh.
I need to make it interesting, so there's at least a bit more voting.
Oh my God. All right, two very similar looking men.
Apparently, the organization will win, even though, it doesn't matter who gets elected. Definitely. Yeah.
All right, we won't vote based on looks. Tell us about your talents.
Yeah, well, I have about 4 years of experience working as a finance coordinator for different organizations. So lastly I was 2 years in my student union while I was studying in the university. And then from before that, I got a couple of years working for a scout group in my hometown. I did finances there, and I know what that role entails. And you put it quite lightly that there's only managing subscription fees, because there's a lot more work when it comes to finance. And I think the most important thing about the finance coordinator is knowing how to say no to the to the head of the organization when she wants to do something that we don't have the money for.
Hi, I'm Samsa. I've been working in coffee for the past 12 years, and I did my thesis in school, and I basically was responsible for the Excel stuff. And that was like 15,000 lines of stuff and different orders. I've been done in different organizations. I've been dabbling with the finance manager stuff. So he's also a good opponent for this, because definitely the organization will win, even though which one of us wins. And my dad joke is, what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? The other one is a 3.5-ton animal, and the other one is a tiny library.
I think that was appropriate.
Yeah, and I'm really good at pestering people.
That is good skill to have.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention, I don't work in coffee, I work in IT, but I'm a coffee hobbyist because of Kimia.
Are there any questions for our distinguished gentleman up there? Nope.
Anything in the chat?
All right. All right. Well, if there are no questions from the chat or here live, then I guess we will begin our voting. So I'm going to take my spot here and send the links. All right, link is now sent in the chat. As you've noticed, if you're here live, it'll take a second to show, but please click it when you see it.
Let's go fix that.
Okay, so we're still waiting on a few more votes. There's uneven amounts of you because this is really close. We're still missing a few more votes, it seems.
At least compared to the previous one.
Yeah.
Oh, we made it interesting.
Yeah, missing 1 and 2 votes.
It might be the final.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna give it a few more minutes because we just have 2 less than what we normally do. So it could be that those are only 2.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, no. No, there's everything else. Okay.
Oh, this is getting really interesting.
So, we're still gonna give it like 30 more seconds just in case 19 is not done. Like, that's what we've voted so far. But this math doesn't math, so.
Has that more people joined the stream?
Yeah, probably.
Fair, yeah. Alright. Last minute to vote. 3, 2, 1.
1 vote difference.
Oh, it's very close.
To Coffee Competitions Finland. You like me.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So with that, we have our board. So yeah.
Don't we have the one extra member who's the supervisor?
We do have that still, yes. Which we can do the election for now. But the only thing about that role is that we haven't been able to kind of define what that role includes yet, other than just the fact that it's someone who's able to keep us on track legally.
Or do like a checkup of the
Yeah.
association,
Yeah.
at least once a year.
Definitely once a year. But this is something that we are going to kind of come back to, just for this, like the main reason that we also ourselves are not entirely like set yet on what that role includes, and we want to make it more concrete. So if someone is interested, we know exactly what to promise them. That is, yeah. But with that being said, I guess we already have our board. So if I could just ask all of the board members to come up here. Juho, if you could get your computer on so that Ido's face is there, that would be pretty cool. Since
He's like the treasurer /
yes, thank God we got our IT person. Yes, no longer in my hands. No longer in our hands. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But then, Iro, since you have a nice phone, can I just ask you to take a photo of all of us so I can put it on our Instagram? So sorry, I'm already putting you.
I want one on my film.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Ooh.
I'm trying to get a better picture. Just a moment.
Oh yeah, no, no, don't do that to her. I'm so sorry, Ida.
Let's go to the right at start.
Okay,
That's
get a
good.
smile.
Just the mouse.
Can you get the, yeah.
Oh, it
It
went.
disappears.
Okay, so I guess everyone who's on the board, come over and squeeze in.
You guys.
please.
Oh, second. Maybe you.
Yeah. Come on in closer, guys. Come here. Can you see Ida, or am I blocking her?
No, you're good. You can stand up. I have taken about 25.
Wonderful. Wait, do you want to get a photo as well somehow? Also, to everyone in the chat, thank you guys for being here and voting. To everyone else who's here, I was kind of hoping that people wouldn't leave immediately. We have that one long table over there, so I'm thinking those who are interested, please stay back for either food or beers or just hanging out and kind of getting to know each other a little bit more. I think it'd be really lovely to just kind of all sit together and hang out for a little bit. If you have to go, of course, by all means, but I thought this could be a nice opportunity for us to all meet each other and hang out, because I do see that there are some people who I don't know, and maybe we all don't necessarily know each other yet. So. Yep. All right, come back in here, guys. and make sure that Ida is showing. And then we'll just tell her or send her a photo after.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Yay! All right. Cool. Thank you so much to everyone for being here. We really appreciate your patience with the mildly poor organization, but we did it. And really, I'm super looking forward to this year. I've been wanting to get competitions back into Finland for quite some time now, so I think it's really exciting that we now have a group of people who are going to help make that happen. I think there's a lot of incredible people in coffee. I mean, the people this board included, as well as the people that are here. And so I'm really excited to be able to, kind of get more events happening and, get Finnish coffee active more.
And lift these talented people up.
Yeah, exactly. And lift all these talented people up into competitions and show the world how fucking cool you are. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. And let's drink.
Thank you.
Yeah. And for everyone in the chat, thank you. You're also important. See you at our events and see you on the Instagram. Bye, everyone.
Cheers.